What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made around $1,000 in 30 minutes. You guys can see here, here's my entry, here's my exit. I'm going to be going over exactly what I saw in this trade, why I decided to play puts instead of calls. Today, especially in a market like this where the market was just rallying, I decided to play puts. I had my reasons, and I'm going to show you guys what I was looking for. I didn't play any calls today. I waited for my setups to form and I executed on them. I waited through the entire run. So most people are going to say, oh, you missed out on a lot of money. Yeah, I did. But at the same time, I'm only going to trade what I'm comfortable trading. And I think that's one thing a lot of people need to understand is that just because, the market is doing something, and if it's not part of your plan, don't trade it. And that's exactly what I did. None of my setups hit until this one, and this is the one where I took a position and was able to come out green. So $1,000. Here's the proof. 20% on a $5,000 position size. Here's my entry at 12 or 11:31. Here's my exit at 12:01, 12:02. Main thing I was looking for was at the supply zone that we previously drew here, or the supply zone, yeah. We previously drew here. Now, the reason I had this drawn was because of this aggressive sell, this retest, and aggressive sell-off again. When we broke through it on June 22nd, you guys could see we got a candle close, 3 candle closes, and then when futures opened back up, it came back down. Or not futures, but end of market, it rallied back down. Now, the reason I kept this zone and thought it was still valid was just because I feel like this was just a liquidity grab. This was just a liquidation candle just to bring it down. So the main thing I was watching was this retest over here before another sharp sell, telling me that there's still institutional sellers at this area. Right here, when we came back here today, you guys will see, boom, another drop. Crazy drop. Over here, another drop. This is where I decided to take my play. And you're probably wondering, why not here, here, right? These wicks just weren't convincing enough. At this point, I thought I missed the move. I wanted to break under this low for me to actually take a trade. Over here, I just wasn't seeing any continuation. I wasn't seeing a break of market structure. I was just seeing rejections, orders getting filled. And you guys know, if you guys show up to YouTube live streams every night, the free educational ones late at night, you guys know that that means the zone is getting weaker. When it keeps retesting, tells us that those orders are getting filled and the zone is getting weaker and weaker. When we saw this candle break above and sharply reject down, this was my sign. Okay, we have some sellers. So once this candle came back up, I drew this low point here, saying if this breaks this point here, I will look to take a short. You guys can see it came here, bounced. Once it broke this, you guys can see at 11:31, we took our short position. Now, before I was even in, the reason why I waited was because first, I wanted to see this candle break under. Second, I wanted to have my stop loss in place. Where was my stop loss? Was right above this candle's high. Right, a candle close above this candle's high, and you could see it broke up, but we didn't get above this candle high. Once we broke under, you guys will ask, where was my target? Why did I hold for as long as I did? 30 minutes, you guys know I'm usually in trades 5, 10, maybe even a minute. I wanted to see a break of this low here. This low would allow me to, get some nice profits out, and, this was my price target. So if we pull out the risk to reward radar thing, here was my entry, here was my profit. So we had around a 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, which is pretty solid. 1 to 3 is really good. 1 to 5 is what I had. And with options, you guys know that was a really good play. Now you're probably wondering why I didn't sell here. I always have a trailing stop loss, right? My trailing never hit, and that was in percentages. And if I would have, it would have just been a candle close above this level here. I would have exited. But we had that downward momentum. I knew there was a sell order sitting here. It broke down, pulled back. This could have been a nice area to add more where it topped off here and then continued down, or add on this break of this market structure here. But the main reason I didn't play the long side at all was just because we already made an upside move into the morning. And this morning, you guys could see at 9:30, we had to move up, dumped down, pumped up, dumped back down, and then moved back up. So for me to play the upside, I would want to see this clear the supply zone, right? Which you guys see it did. And then now look at what happened. It's still continuing on up. This supply zone here, I want to see at least a daily candle close above 3,800 on ES, just for me to even consider the long side as of right now, because we are ranging. If we go onto the daily chart here, right, you guys will see we're just stuck in this little range now. From here to here, we're just chopping inside and out. Not really liking any of these candles. Right now, it looks like we're forming a bear flag on the daily, but at the same time, we're just consolidating. This isn't any nice consolidation. I think we're consolidating before another leg down. You guys can see, boom, consolidate, moves up, consolidates again, breaks down, consolidate, maybe move up, consolidate, then move leg down again. We'll see. But yeah, that is why I played this. And if you guys are in the YouTube live streams every night where I go over my zones, you guys will know exactly why we took this. And now you guys have a better understanding of what I actually look for, what my parameters are. I always have my stop loss, entry, and targets ready. And you guys can see I follow through with them. You know, I'm not just sitting here saying, oh, this is what I did. First of all, it's real money. Second of all, you guys see my executions. You see my plan play out. You see why I go in. You see why I exit. And you see me practice what I preach. And that's the most important thing. And we go over this in my paid group. So if you guys want to join that, limited spots open. We haven't opened it yet. We do have the wait list open. We're going to be bringing that out hopefully next week. If I show you guys right now, I bring in the member gains section over here. You guys will be able to see today in this chop market, 38% on his day, 40% on his daily P&L. 64%. You guys can see this just goes on for days. Like one of our members here, I think he had a big day. Yeah, he made 10.3K. It's amazing. It's fire. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to sign up for the waitlist for the paid room, check it out in the link in the description. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, make sure to drop a like. If you guys have any questions about the play I actually took, drop a comment and I'll answer that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.